Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and earlier today I made a video on how to do something like this, and one of my viewers, and actually an internet friend of mine, sent me this, and he added a little bit of bling to it because he inlaid wood of different colors, and he mentioned that he contoured 0.001 or 0.003, I believe he was at, to make the letters fit in there perfectly. So if I was going to do this out of a thick plaque that's probably a half-inch plaque, I would nudge my letters out of the way, and I would engrave this deep. So what I would do first is make a duplicate of it and nudge them out of the way, and then I would fill these in with black, and I would engrave this deep, maybe a couple of runs. Then this is called Raster inlay, and then if you take this and get a separate piece of wood, and I would do a little bit of work on this and maybe readjust my lettering so this doesn't, I mean, that would look cool if you can get those little pieces to cut out. But this way you do not need to contour it because these pieces are gonna fit right in that raster hole. I have found that it's only needed to fill in, so let's just change it to a different colored wood. And if you rastered it out and basically engraved the slot and then put that in, it'll fit like tight. Now, if you're gonna do a thin piece of wood and you're gonna cut this out completely, then yes, you need to contour it. And all you have to do there is go there, make sure it's grouped together, go up to effects, contour. I actually had it open, but I shut it. Contour, and I'm going to contour to the outside in red, just so we can see the difference. Sometimes that does that. And I'm going to go 0.003. 0.003 or more. And I mean, we're talking a minute little contour. That's only the difference. But the kerf has been taken away, so you need to fill that kerf back up. So to get rid of that contour, just click on your middle item, and this is your original, and that way you contoured in red. And then if you'll cut this out of a wood, you know, like I said, I'd maybe change it if this is gonna happen. And you make it like he did here with a different species of wood and different color of wood. And I would do all that first. And if your laser's perfect and your board is square, I would take that out and sand it. Sand all the, you know, because it's gonna be hard to get the same depth as your wood. So you could sand all that wood down, and then you could bring in this wordage and engrave it again right on top of there. If you're in the top left corner of your laser, you could put it back in for this type system. I mean, a lot of times if you had to recut something perfectly, you might be off a little bit. But when you're working with something like that, if you'll put it in the top dead left corner and run them differently, trying just to zoom in here to the top corner, you could put that wood back in after you've lasered it and rerun this. And then that way you can lightly sand it again, but you don't have to sand. If you did it this way, you'd have to sand this off enough where your letters are going to disappear. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.